Good morning, students. Today I am going to discuss about plants around us by question answering method. My first question is fill in the blanks. Plants growing on hills are tall, straight and have dash shape. Plants growing on hills are tall, straight and have conical shape. Okay. Plants growing on hills are tall, straight and have dash shape, conical shape. Second, dash and dash are two of the trees that grow on plains. You will say mango and banyan are two of the trees that grow on plains. Question third. Breathing roots are also called dash roots. Breathing roots are also called aerial roots. Next question, fourth. Dash is an underwater plant. You will say hydrilla is an underwater plant. Question fifth. Lotus stem is eaten as a dash. Lotus stem is eaten as a vegetable. Next question. Match the following. Evergreen trees, rubber and teak. Needle-like leaves, pine and cedar. No leaves, cactus. Breathing roots, mangrove. Air-filled cavities, aquatic plant. A cultivated crop, rice. Okay, next. Tick the correct option. It is a free-floating plant. Answer, water hyacinth. These are unwanted plants and weeds. It can survive in soil with very little water. Cactus. Cactus can survive in the soil which has very little water. Okay. Now question D. Answer the following question. First question, what is terrestrial plants? Plants that grow on land are called terrestrial plants. Example, neem, mango, etc. Question number 2, how does the conical shape help the plants of hills? The conical shape of plants does not allow snow to get deposited on them. Okay. How does the conical shape help the plants of hills? You will say the conical shape of plants does not allow snow to get deposited on them. Okay. Next question third. Name two trees growing in hot and wet regions. Answer, coconut and rubber are the trees that grow in hot and wet regions. Okay. Name two trees growing in hot and wet regions. Coconut and rubber are the trees that grow in hot and wet regions. Okay. Question 4. Name any underwater plant. What kind of leaves does it have? Hydrilla is an underwater plant. It has pointed and strap-like leaves. Hydrilla is an underwater plant. It has pointed and strap-like leaves. Question number 5. What is plowing? The process of loosening and tilling the soil is called plowing. Okay, what is plowing? The process of loosening and tilling the soil is called plowing. Children, you observed that farmer, before sowing the seeds, they prepare their soil for sowing the seeds. On that time, they start loosening and tilling the soil, and that process of loosening and tilling the soil is called plowing. Okay, what is plowing? The process of loosening and tilling the soil is called plowing. Next, question number E. List the different habitats of terrestrial plants. The different habitats of terrestrial plants are: first, plants of hills. Okay, example cedar and pine. And plants of hot and wet regions, example rubber and teak. Plants of plains, example mango and banyan. Plants of desert, example cactus. Plants of marshy area, mangrove. Okay, the different habitats of terrestrial plants are plants of hills, plants of hot and wet regions, plants of plains, plants of desert, plants of marshy areas. Okay, now question second is, how is cactus plant able to grow in desert conditions? Cactus plant is able to grow in desert conditions because it can survive in soil that has very little water. Okay, how is cactus plant able to grow in desert conditions? Cactus plant is able to grow in desert conditions because it can survive in soil that has very little water. Question number third, what are aquatic plants? State their types and give two examples of each types. Plants that grow in ponds, lakes, and other water bodies are called aquatic plants. Okay, plants that grow in ponds, lakes, and other water bodies are called aquatic plants. They are following: floating aquatic plants and underwater plant, example hydra. Okay, again floating aquatic plants are also two types: free floating plants, example duckweed and water. Okay, again second, fixed aquatic plants, example lotus and water lily. Okay, now thank you. I hope, dear children, all of you revise and practice these questions more and more time. Okay, thank you.